Hi! So if you were wondering, hey Abby, why is your hair pulled back like that? You would never ever wear your hair pulled back like that, would you? The answer is no. Don't worry. The reason my hair is pulled back like that is because today I'm going to be trying out this face mask for you. This face mask is by Freeman and it's from their Feeling Beautiful line. This is the Dead Sea Minerals Anti-Stress Mask. It's supposed to be good for all skin types, and what it's supposed to do is clear pores and smooth skin. This line, this Freeman line, their Feeling Beautiful stuff, they have a whole range of masks for different skin types that's supposed to do different things. They all look really very nice, but I got this one because I like that it cleans your pores and it's supposed to do smooth skin. Those are definitely two things that I need. And I also love that it says this for all skin types. I thought that would be a nice one for me to review for you. So here we go. A quick look at the back of the bottle tells us no parabens right away. And then it says, unwind from the grind by treating skin to a much needed respite with this nutrient-rich mask. Dead sea minerals and sea salts help replenish and balance moisture while purging clogged pores. Lavender and bergamot put skin in a bliss-like state and help rinse away stress for smooth, radiant skin. Perfect for all skin types. To use, apply mask to face and neck, avoiding contact with the eyes. Let dry and rinse with warm water. Use 2 times a week or as often as needed. I have already done a patch test with this mask just to make sure that I didn't get like a gross one or I wasn't allergic to it or anything. And what I already know about this mask going in is that A, apply a really thin layer because it is that kind of mask that as it dries, it'll like harden, and if you apply too much, it will crumble off and it won't be a good time. So a really, really thin layer goes a long way. And it also is one of those masks where when you add water, it will kind of like re-moisten itself, it'll reactivate, if you will. So when you go to take it off and it's all hard on your face, the best idea is probably to lay a warm cloth on your face first, let it all reactivate, and then wipe it off, rather than trying to scrub this hard stuff off your face, you know? This cost me $4.97 Canadian, which is extremely awesome for this big bottle you get, and I bought it at Walmart. After I bought it, I came home and I looked it up on Walmart, and I looked at the reviews, and all the reviews were absolutely glowing, so I am so excited to try this. This right now is Friday. I'm shooting this video on a Friday, and to me, that means that I have a whole week of, like, not stress, because I do love my job, and I have so much fun every day. I try to make, you know, the most of life, but, you know, I just have, like, a week of sitting on my face, so I'm very excited to try this mask. Here we go. Ooh, look! Blue. It's like a baby blue color, almost like light green, but definitely more blue. Apologize for my hairline already. I'll do that right off the bat here. I know I run a beauty channel and I should be telling you never to box dye your hair, and I would tell anybody else never to box dye their hair. And in that same breath, I will go out and buy myself a box of hair dye, and dye my hair myself because I don't live the kind of life where I can afford to go get it done by a professional, ever. This mask is really smooth, really creamy, really nice to apply. I'm really digging. I can't help but feel like maybe I'm rubbing it around too much. My eyes are so tired from this bright light here, and I'm so tired already. It's like, leave my eyes alone. So that mask was definitely very easy to put on. It doesn't really necessarily have like a cooling sensation. It's just like the liquid itself is cool, because they often are. It definitely goes on really smoothly and really easily. It looks uneven, but I think that's more so because I suck and less because of an error of the mask. And a little bit more over here, actually. Yeah, I think that's more so my error than the mask. I bet you if you applied it with like a foundation brush, like a flat one, you wouldn't have this problem. I can already feel it drying around the outside edges where I was maybe a little bit thinner with it. Overall, I think I really like this right off the bat. Right now it is 10:23 at night. How long am I supposed to keep this on for again? It just says let dry. It doesn't give me a time. Guesstimate how long I leave it on. I guess we're just gonna wait for this to dry. So I'm just gonna catch up on some of the YouTube videos I am missing that I haven't seen yet. And then I will come back to you right before I wash it off. And then I'll come back to you again right after I wash it off, and we will find out if this is worth the almost $5 whole Canadian. So it only took about 10 minutes to dry on my face. It definitely has that tight feeling, and I was definitely right about not applying too much, because over here I can see it still looks like it's wet on camera, but I promise it's not. Over here where I applied a little bit more, and that's where it kind of feels like it's gonna crumble, but the rest of my face, it feels like a really solid matte like mask, and I touch it and it's like nothing comes off my hand. And ready? Voila! Really quickly before I get into what my skin looks and feels like now, I wanted to let you know that after I left my room to wash this off my face, there was one of our cats was in the hallway doing something silly, and I smiled and I started laughing. And you know how sometimes with face masks, if you emote, even if they weren't cracking before, they will start to crack. This one did not actually, so definitely stick with my method of a thin layer, because it didn't even crack, it didn't budge at all. It felt tight, but that was it. So I did the method that I talked about earlier of laying the warm cloth on my face, letting it loosen up the product, and then wiping it off like that. And almost all of the mask came off in one swoop. So that was definitely the right way to go. And honestly, my skin, like, I definitely need a moisturizer. I feel so dry right now, but my skin looks so much better. It looks cleaner, you know what I mean? You can't tell, but it looks like, wow. It looks naked. Like, my skin looks like it's been really clarified. The pores look great. So from my first initial try here, I actually would really recommend this mask, and it makes me want to try other masks in this line, because this was really nice. It only took 10 minutes to dry, and it was really inexpensive, so I want to try more. I really liked it. Like I said, I would definitely suggest when you buy a product like this, especially if it comes in such an easily dispensable container, do a little patch test just to make sure you aren't allergic to it. I always test right at the bottom of my jaw here, because that's where I feel like my skin is the most sensitive. Like, if I'm gonna break out, it's gonna be around my jawline there. Like, if I'm gonna have a reaction or anything, that's where it's gonna happen. And B, it's really easy to cover there, so if something bad happens, I can cover it with some makeup. And then that way, if you try it, A, nothing bad will happen because it's not your whole face, and B, then you can return it faster. But overall, I really enjoyed using this mask, and it was inexpensive and nice, and I would definitely recommend checking out this mask and other ones in the line. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. Also, if you have any requests for future videos, whether it's a review or like a video game or a Sailor Moon video or whatever, I would love to hear your ideas, and I would love to make it for you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!